Peace to everybody. This is about Accuser Faith Rodgers testifies before federal grand jury. And as you can see here in the picture, on the right is Faith Rodgers, and on the left is R. Kelly, who did bad things to women. One of R. Kelly's alleged victims secretly testified against the singer in front of a federal grand jury that could indict him for tax evasion and sex trafficking. Yeah, so Faith Rodgers, she testified secretly in front of a grand jury, which that will indict him for a very long time of tax evasion and sex trafficking. Sources close to the case tell TMZ Faith Rodgers recently testified for a grand jury convened by U.S. attorneys in the Southern District of New York, and were told more witnesses are expected to provide testimony against Kelly soon. Yeah, I don't know how TMZ get all these sources, but they must have paid some good money, but who cares about that? Faith Rodgers, yes, she is one of the alleged victims of the sexual abuse, and now she's going after R. Kelly for tax evasion and sex trafficking, and it is going on in the Southern District of New York, where more witnesses are to be provided testimonies real soon. No way to know what Faith told the panel. Federal grand jury proceedings are noticeably top secret, but she's previously alleged Kelly gave her an STD and sued him last year for false imprisonment and sexual battery. So now R. Kelly was accused of giving her an STD, and that's very disgusting because of all these women that R. Kelly was having sex with under the age of 17. And of course we know that's against the law. And so now we don't know what Faith had told the panel, but something had to be said. But whatever it is, we're not sure what was said. And of course, here's the video of it, which I'm not going to play because I don't need TMZ blocking me. Faith was also featured in the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly, and after she claimed Kelly posted private photos of her and sent a notarized letter threatening to reveal details of her sex life in retaliation for talking publicly. Well, first of all, a woman does have a right to tell her story, and she does have a right to tell what happened to her. You just cannot go and send threatening letters to anybody, because with R. Kelly, that was wrong. And now here he goes and say, oh, I'm going to send threatening letters to expose her sex life. Go ahead, because you know what? She tells everything anyway. So what is a letter going to do to her? Nothing. As we reported, there are 2 Kelly probes currently underway in New York, one by the Eastern District and another by the Southern District, which is in addition to another case the feds are building in Illinois. So R. Kelly's got some serious charges on him all over the place. In the New York area, it's Eastern and Southern District. The feds are building a case on him in Illinois as well. So either way, he's going to be gone one way or the other. We're told next week witnesses will testifying for a federal grand jury in Illinois, where Kelly is being investigated for tax evasion, obstruction of justice, and sex trafficking. So yeah, the women in Illinois, they're going to be testifying this week coming up, for obstruction of justice, sex trafficking, and tax evasion. And you know where all these are going to go. It's all going to send him to jail right along with the 10 counts of a sexual abuse. We reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office, but it declined to comment. Faith's attorney Gloria Allred would not confirm or deny her client testified. So yeah, he's definitely going to be gone. But when you try to reach out to your attorney's office, they're not going to want to comment right now because, they have nothing to say. They just want to keep it private until the time is right to say something. And of course, Gloria Allred would not confirm or deny her client testified, so there's no way she's going to be snitching either. Kelly's crisis manager, Daryl Johnson, says Mr. Kelly feels like the devil is working overtime in effort to try to destroy his musical legacy for selfish personal enhancement, or enrichment, We feel everything will line up right on track when it is all said and done. Well, first of all, Daryl Johnson is a jerk as well, just like Steve Greenberg. And if you think all this is going to line up right, guess again, it's all going to line up wrong. Because R. Kelly did what he did to those women, and those women came out and spoke what happened to them. And this is why R. Kelly is a puppet for the women, and plus he's a handler for the women. He tells women what they can and cannot do. He holds them against their will. He doesn't let the women go see their families or nothing because he has them tied up and everything in his houses and that. Johnson added, Mr. Kelly is not where he wants to be in life at this present moment. However, every indication shows that he is headed in the direction of a positive outcome. He feels that when you are very focused, people will try to take you down. He's very confident that in the end, he will be proven innocent. Ain't no way R. Kelly gonna be proven innocent because that he's a liar and he's a puppet and he's a handler. So what does that tell you? Miss Johnson is out of his mind, I would say. And of course, Mr. Johnson thinks he's heading in the right direction of positive outcome. Guess again, he's going to be hot. R. Kelly's going to be heading into the prison system. That's where he belongs. For all these alleged sexual abuse, all these women came forward and told their story. And of course, there's no way for R. Kelly to hide from all this with him being a handler and a puppet for these girls. That's why they call him the Pied Piper, because he controls these women. And these women are not going to put up with it no more. Once they get him out of the way, that's it. Leave your comments below. I am out.